Hello everybody, my name is Elenator and welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld. You know what I didn't do? I didn't update the thumbnail. Let me rub out my notes real fast. I already took the picture, thankfully, so that way I won't have to worry about it. But yeah, we're going back and we're gonna try to find... Do I even want to be at this side? I don't know where I want to be for this, truth be told. I kind of feel like maybe I should be at that one. You know, I don't know where I'm supposed to be, and I just realized I don't have any building blocks. I just have the elytra. Yeah, I don't know which gateway I should be at. Maybe I'll just go through this one. No, hold on. Which terrain have I loaded up more? We're gonna find out real fast because I really don't remember. I'm in pre-1, right? Yes, I am. Doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doop. So it looks like I've done a lot of the other direction, which means I should be focusing on the secondary portal. Should say gateway instead. Alright, so if I focus on this one. Alright, well, I think I kind of have my plan. I'll need to try to remember where exactly I popped through. That way I'll write it down. Let me set this back to live. Alright, and away we will go. So if I just... Huzzah. That took a second. We good? Internal server all caught up. Looking at it. How are there new recipes unlocked? Have I not collected this stuff recently? Okay, well, either way, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the fast way. Let me move the ender chest. Time to do what most people do. I remember when elytras were added. Seeing the Minecon cape on it. Anyways, oh yeah, here, let me be smart about this. So if I want to know where this gateway is, we're currently at negative 924. I'll put 925, I like that number more. And I'll say 590. I like that number more than 588. Alright, and we're off. We're gonna also bump up our render distance. Maybe I'll do 25. I don't know how much I trust chunk loading on here. We'll do 25 instead of 32. I was gonna sit a little bit, let all the terrain load now. We're gonna hope we don't have any, bug rock moments. Of course, this is Java. We should be fine, right? Famous last words. If I really want, I could keep an eye on the internal server. If that bar at the bottom right ever freezes, we pause. Just gave it some hiccups though. That's all right. I do not particularly know where I'm going. I'm just trying to find more cities I haven't been to, and for the most part, this is the general direction. Oh look, there's another gateway. Must have loaded this train recently. What was it, 1.11? I think 1.11 was when they added the, hold on, let me just pause here real fast. This is really slow. This is really, really slow. But yeah, I think it was 1.11 that added the gateways that spawn out and about. I can't tell if there's nothing there or if the chunks really are taking their sweet time. We're going to come in for a nice soft landing. Hopefully. Yeah, this is generally the direction. Oh wait, hold on. I want to try something. Pick up speed. And then aim up. There we go. Alright, we're gonna walk around a little bit, because if I am where I think I am, hopefully I'm loading up new chunks. Could be why it's taking so long. Chunk generation seemed moderate. Way back when I was loading up the jungle, bamboo forest, and all that. So hopefully we'll be doing alright over here. Yeah, this is the general direction of where I want to go, because I believe this is right about where I've traveled the least. I'll probably go all the way to the end of the island here. Of course, if chunk generation remains this slow, that's gonna really slow down how long it takes for us to collect any more shulker shells and whatnot. There's another gateway. I guess I really don't need to go track down my original gateway if I have this one. If I just find a spare out here. Okay, I would have lived. If I had fallen, that would have been fine. Plus, I'm still up wearing the elytra, and I've got the fireworks on hand. Yeah, I think chunk loading or generating is doing better now. Feels like I see farther. It's hard to tell how far the chunks really have loaded in the end because there's a lot of void, so you don't know if you're just staring out into the void or if the terrain hasn't loaded yet. Yeah, we're gonna wait here just a little bit more as I watch those chunks off in the distance. Yeah, keep an eye out for any end cities. That's what we're looking for. 411. Oh yeah, I'll be fine. Really, I'm not seeing any, so away we go. Seeing a lot of sections that just aren't rendering. Man, I thought 1.9 chunk rendering was slow. This is... Oh boy. There's another gateway. I probably could have done a lot of terrain loading on my own time, but I've been wrapping up on game development. I had to get that April Fool's out before April Fool's ended. No way! Look, a little area where the terrain had a little whatchamacalled, exposed stone moment. Yeah, hold on, let me just pause real fast. I don't even know if this speeds up terrain loading. It used to. Pausing the game used to speed up chunks when they would load. Because the game isn't doing much. So I could spend more time focusing on all that. Except I don't feel any difference. Still feels slow. I'm gonna stare out into this direction. This is just a massive void gap in front of us. Very well could be. I don't remember needing to take this long to let terrain do its magic. Maybe I should play at like 20. I'm trying to see far because I want to know where the end cities are. Hello, hi, howdy, welcome back to the stream. There's a lot of tiny islands. Say be there, but like, beware. Be within the game. Takes about 3 seconds for one diagonal line of chunks to load, because I counted in my head. I did read the comment on your video, and my response is still the same thing. It's so empty. I'm trying to avoid running into unloaded chunks, but it's kind of hard to tell out here. I'm definitely feeling 1.4 slowdowns, that's for sure. This is kind of a cool area. It's a massive amount of tiny islands. I don't know what joke you're talking about. There is a triangle game, but it's an April Fool's video. I'm gonna keep it public though. I thought about setting it to enlisted afterward, but then I figured, nah, I'll keep getting those views. I'll keep it public. At this current rate, I'm not gonna find any end cities within 2 hours. I considered it, but then I figured, nah, might as well keep the video public. Here, can I just safely land? There we go. What we're gonna do, I don't know if this is gonna make chunk loading any faster, but we're gonna go to 16 instead of 25. Just gonna reload all of this real fast. I put what game because I didn't really know what to put for the description. Well, chunk loading is ever so slightly faster. This is still suboptimal though. Game's running fine though. 230 plus FPS. I don't think I've ever heard of Crayon Physics Deluxe before. The end isn't now green. The end has been green since 1.9 because the Enderman eyes used to be green, and so I set everything that's purple in the end to be green. I am very unlikely to ever play it. Or, if you want to feel better, I'll shove it onto the very long list of things that people have told me I should play. That's a big pile. Keeps going up. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find any end cities. I wonder at what point do I just quit and go home? We'll say half an hour. If I don't find any cities within a half an hour of stream time, I'm going home. We're already at close to 12 minutes. I think I'm already starting to miss the 1.9 chunk loading because I'm definitely feeling 1.14 now. What do you mean check the level.dat? If you're talking about if they generate, buddy, we found plenty of end cities before. I haven't done anything. I'm pretty sure I'm just being unlucky. Because I remember struggling plenty before. And then after 15 or 20 minutes, boom, at last I found one. That was one of my early end trips on here. Ah, there's another gateway. I saw the purple and I thought, oh, beacon. That's not a beacon. This isn't that snapshot anymore. I don't get to enjoy beacons generating in end ships. I kind of wish I loaded more end that had the beacons in the ships. There's another one. Okay, well I'm definitely in new terrain now. If I see the whatchamacallits activate. Yeah, I kind of wish I did load up more end just to generate more cities that had beacons in them. Oh well. How many times have I taken on the Wither now? It's only twice, right? All the other beacons I've gotten were from the end ships. Let's see, where am I? I'm way out here. I didn't realize I've traveled a few thousand blocks already. Ah, it's fast. Whee! This would be more fun if the terrain didn't take so long. I'm gonna keep talking about that until the day arrives where all this chunk loading isn't a problem anymore, but I don't think we're gonna get to enjoy that until 1.15. Speaking of 15, we're already very close to 15 minutes here, and I've done nothing but trying to fly around looking for end cities. The whole reason for the elytra. In fact, let me check this real fast. Oh, I've got plenty of durability. The whole reason for the elytra was to fly around the end, right? Easier mode of transportation, crossing the very large gaps in the void. That's nice and all. Except, now we have another issue sprouting up. There's one! Hooray! Alright. It took 15 minutes. This is so tiny. I really hope... Okay, I see the shulkers at the entrance. I don't think I've been here before. I was gonna say, I really hope I haven't already been here. And I think that would be a true statement. Time to fight. Give me your shells. That's the main reason why I'm here. Gonna have to turn that down on my end real fast. Come on, buddy. And alright, up we go. Peekaboo. Where are you? I feel like I'm only gonna encounter the one at the top. Oh no, there's the large chamber here, never mind. In fact, let me do that real fast. Give me all the shelves. Alright, beam me up. Kind of random, but I was thinking about it because I was thinking about the loot and stuff I'll be getting from up here. Does anyone know how much XP you get back when you disenchant stuff? Hey, blast protection, I need that. Like, I have a whole bunch of armor. I have a whole bunch of armor at home. Armor and tools that I don't really need. And if I could get the XP back from them, that'd be nice. So does anyone know, like, what percentage or the maximum of XP you get back when you disenchant stuff? Because I don't know. I'm almost tempted. If I'm going back down there because I need the shells, what if I just press that button? And then, since I'll be in this area, chunks can take as long as they want to load. Oop. That's okay. Let's see how many more of these shells I can acquire. Yeah. I'm also pretty sure there's one more shulker somewhere out and about. The one that teleported that was guarding the entrance. Oh, now there's that one. But yeah. Alright, this place has been cleared out. And all I got was 3. I took out all those shulkers and I only acquired 3 of them. Oh well, it's a start. Let's see if we can find the one that was out here. You know what? Maybe I should also heal up. Spend that saturation. Ah, much better. Alright, buddy, where'd you go? I know he teleported away, so unless he teleported inside the main chamber. Oh, there he is. Hello. Beam me up. Aha! Target eliminated. And 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see. Are there any others around here? I'm looking out in the distance and I'm not seeing any. Uh-oh. Sorry. I think he might have burned up. I got 3 hits on him, plus the fire. The fire we didn't start. Alright, all that effort for 4 shulker shells. I will say, though, this is a tiny city. Oh, is there another one over there? I don't feel like going for him. Alright, which way did I come from? If this is the entrance... Hello. Come on, buddy, stop doing this. Where did he die? I want his XP. I don't know. Alright. Anyways, I'm looking around and I'm not seeing any more, but I'm pretty sure we came from that way if this is where the shulkers were. Pretty sure I swooped in from the right side when I saw them. Alright, let's go flying. Let me also heal up again. And... a-doink! Nope, I'm not seeing anything. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll just poof into existence again. Come on, train. I believe in you. There you go. Internal server still working. Oh, I had a hiccup. Yeah, everything is running fine. I do not understand why the chunks are being so slow. Somebody done goofed somewhere. Oh, look, there's another one. Ah, much better. And it has a ship. Let me just verify real fast, make sure I haven't been here before. Yeah. Gonna pause real fast, let the terrain load down there. Alright, let's take a look-see. I still see the dragon head on board. Okay, that terrain is just not rendering. Gonna wait around a little bit more for that. Alright, now let's do a nice soft landing. Oops, I missed it. Hold up. What do I need to do? I just need to, like, land on the ladder. Come on, crow's nest. Yeah. There we go. Boop. I figured I would go here first, since this would be the big thing to acquire. Ow. I wonder if Thorns protects you when or I should say, I wonder if Thorns is still effective when used on a shulker, when the box is closed. I'm pretty sure when the shulker shell is closed, it only receives 10% of the damage. I think that's the number I heard before. Stay back. I'll take the potions, thank you. Hey buddy, how's it going? Alright, what do we got? Bunch of iron. Whole bunch of iron. And a helmet that's not going to do any good. Alright, here's what we'll do. Dig that up, and then we'll place down the ender chest. And let's see, what doesn't stack? You know what, hold on here, let me feel just a little bit better by sorting this. I could just toss more items in here, like the shears, the book and quill, flint and steel, minecart, bed. I'm not going to use any of this stuff over here. Even the boat, I don't need that right now either. Let me sort my stuff real fast. Kinda. Alright, I think I feel better. Think I'll make it? Just have to land right over there. Or I could be smart, start from the bottom. Nah, I'll work my way down. Hiya! Oh, that went far. Hey, this is where I was going. Alright, shulkers. You have some shells to, absolutely voluntarily give them to me. Howdy, whoop. Coding a language from scratch. How's that going? I know someone who tried to do that long while ago. Can't remember how far he got. I'm coding languages. Coding language support. Oh! Okay, that makes more sense. Not a coding language. As I was gonna say, making a coding language is a lot of effort. Alright, never mind, I understand now. Yeah. If you say it's tornado season, you feeling any more over there? Was there another warning? I guess you won't need a warning if you see it with your own eyes. That's enough of a warning. Come on, buddy. And away he goes. Probably not worth pursuing unless I happen to run into him again. I feel like he's right out there, but I don't want to tear down any of the walls. I'm going to be low on inventory space anyways. I don't need to be picking up end brick. Especially since I have a moderate amount of end stone at home. I can always make more. Whoop. Peekaboo. Can y'all stop teleporting, please? I'd be most appreciative. Oh my gosh, what did I just say? Oh, that was the same one. Oopsies. I don't know there's a staircase here. Definitely sounds like a lot of work. What version is this for? What Minecraft version? Yeah. Alpha 1.1.1? Why 1.1.1 specifically? Why not 1.1.2_01? You like that version? There was someone either in Omni Archive or just Golden Age community as a whole, who very much didn't like 1.1.1. Can't remember who. This was a long while back that he filed any complaints. Alright, let's see. Whoop. Where have I not been? So I've taken over this tower. Done that. I don't know, I guess I go down there next. Oh, hey buddy. Hold on. I need your shells, please. Thank you. Again? Can you not? Maybe I'll be lucky and he's inside. Oh! We're down below. Where is he? I don't know. There's Pete. Oh yeah, there he is. Hello. Let's heal up real fast. That'd be the smart thing to do. Alright, well, he'll get to live for now. Whoopsies. Can I just slide on over here? That's right, I see you. Aha! Once I get back down there, I'm gonna need to collect more ender pearls. So yeah, I did all those paths. So now we start down here. Oop. I guess another statement would be Alpha 1.1.1 was the last content update. Oops, I missed my exit. I'll take the XP, thank you. Alright, is there anyone else in here? I don't think so, I think they're all outside. I wonder if this is one of the first times I've ever raided an end city in reverse. I usually start from the bottom and work my way up. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't grab the dragon head. Hello. Hi, buddy. Where'd the Enderman go? Why do the spitballs light up? What happened? It's like someone done goofed with the lighting, and so now they are max brightness. Alpha 1.2.0 was the beginning of modern Minecraft. There are plenty of people who would disagree with you. Tell me please, when did you start playing? I don't know. Huzzah! I don't know where he went. I hear you. Minecraft has had a lot of changes over the years. Alpha 1.2.0 may change the code on the back end and whatnot, but how much of the gameplay is different? What defines the game? The content or how it's made? We're already getting Minecraft philosophical again. Every time, every stream. Something like this always pops up. And I think now we're done here, other than going back for the head. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all these dragon heads. I think I have 2 or 3 already. I'll need to check the chest I have at home. I also need to make sure I have one in the block museum, but I think I took care of that already. At least we're gonna hope so. If not, it's going next to the bed in the 1.12 area. Does biome map, temperature, and humidity affect gameplay? I feel it changes the look, and it changes terrain. I'm not seeing the differences. And where did that ship go? Do I use the pearl? No, I'll just take the damage. Oh, there it is. It was behind me. That's why I couldn't find the ship. Whoop. Oop, nope, not that way. All these spiral staircases, I can't remember which direction I'm facing once I reach the top. I hear you. The shulker is messing with me because he knows I want his shells, but he's outside. Beta 1.8 strain system, I would agree, being remade again. Let's see, here's a question. Can I make it? You don't know, I got flashbacks. I got flashbacks to missing a jump like this. So, we're gonna be smart. Could have done this from the beginning, but oh well. Poop. Ow. A little too fast, but that's okay. So here's the question though. If I dig the skull, is it safe? It is not safe. Okay, if this goes, it's gone. Unless if I try to pull a ninja and jump down with the elytra and potentially not survive, but we'll find out whether or not that happens. They added the braking animation, that's new. Did they really do that? That's so weird, because the texture is so much larger. Anyways, let's see, we found 2 cities. One of them had a ship. I can't remember which direction I came from. That certainly sounds very layered in how terrain generation was. Ian, I'm not sure what shader you're referring to. Gen layer, of course. You know, that makes sense. If I win, that one's negative. That one's positive. That one's farther negative. Yeah, we go this way. And we hope we find another city. I'm probably gonna try to find one more city. One more good city, I should say, and then call it there. We'll head back home after that. Gonna wait around a little bit, as we've had to do. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like sometimes cities end up spawning in clusters close to each other, and then that's that. And I don't know if that's just how I perceive it or not. Come on, terrain, I believe in you. I wonder if I should just sit here and wait a couple minutes and let all the world load. The only problem is, if I do that, it's going to be rather quickly that I'd have to go and move on anyway. Which would mean loading up terrain all over again. Are you only familiar with old versions? The code bases of old versions? Or have you also looked into modern day stuff as well? Yeah, this is taking too long. And if that one was already generated, because I didn't see the beam out of that, maybe I wasn't watching. 1.5 is too complex and didn't understand anything. everything could be understood with enough time. At least you've had plenty of familiarity with past content. Loading, loading, loading. I would throw up the clock when I sit and wait, but the pause screen is in the way. Oh wait, hold on. I think there's a way. I think they added a button somewhere around this time where you could pause the game without pulling up the pause menu. Hey, 5797. Oh, I see something. I see a city. This will probably be the last one because at this point my inventory and the ender chest are probably going to be getting full. Unless it ends up being a rather lame city with not much to it. It looks to be of good size though. It's alright. Middle range, I believe, based on the amount of rooms I currently see. No ship, but that's alright. I don't really need the elytras that badly. I should probably verify how good mine's doing. And with a gateway right there, I think. I think I saw a gateway over there. We should be alright. I'm not at all surprised that 1.13 cleaned everything up. All the technical changes that they wanted, or I should say, they made all the technical changes they wanted to better future-proof new features. That count as looking at him? Nope. The battle continues, except this one's kind of buried. How did it end up so low? Where's the front door? Oops. I guess I'm just hopping on in. What the? Why are the shulkers replaced with endstone? How did that happen? I've never seen that before. I thought shulkers were entities. Do they really generate as if they were blocks? When you say 1.3 as the downfall of Minecraft's code, is that in reference to all the things that used to work on single player that no longer did? Yes, I hear you, I hear you. You say 1.3 is the downfall of Minecraft's code. There was a lot of tiny single player stuff that worked up until that point, as 1.3 ruined a lot of it. Is that not what you were referring to? I think I'm going for the Enderman. I need the thingy. Guest animations will always make me sad because that was such a fun little feature. I wonder if they'll ever fix it. Yeah, I don't know where the Enderman went. I'll leave him. Probably burned up somewhere. Alright, beam me up. I think this is the last building. Last building for this tower, I should say. Still have 2 or 3 other after this. Aha! Hey, blast protection 4 and projectile protection 4. I need that. This is exactly what I need. And the best part, it's exactly those two enchantments. Oh, that's amazing. Good thing I added projectile protection to the pants. Oh, this is amazing. This just means I'll need blast protection for my pants, and then I will have collected everything. That makes me a happy camper. Oh, my horse's armor doesn't stack either. I think after this we can go home. I'll take that, thank you. Anyone up here? Nope, okay. Alright, buddy, you're next. I might know. I won't know until you say it. Boink, I'll take that, thank you. I do know achievements. First added beta 1.5. Alright, who's next? So I did this one. I think that place is next. Oop. Come on. Come on. There we go. And up I go again. Alright, who's next? Everyone who's not experienced enough writes bad code. Some of my stuff from the early days are terrible. Looking at you, me from 2016. Me from 2016 says hi back. I'll take that, thank you. I hear all these shulkers. Where are they? Are they above me or are they outside? I should probably heal. But anyways, where are they? Maybe they are outside. I feel like they teleport now than when I first tried to fight them in 1.9. Should say the snapshot for 1.9. Pretty sure they were implemented at that point. Oops. I wonder if I should wear my elytra just to try to get it repaired some. The only problem is, this is a good chest plate. If I take it off, I'm going to start taking a lot of damage. I'll just plop it on. I'll try not to use it. So we're currently at 261. We'll see if I can get that up to maybe 300. Where are you? There you are. Whoop. That one missed me somehow. This guy's just not dying. Come on, buddy. There we go. Got me in the last round, though. Alright, let's see. Which areas have I not done? I think to the left. I think this might be the last tower. Well, I got it up to 267. I guess that's an improvement. Unless I want to take on another one. Oh, this guy up top. Oh man, 27 shells. Can we make that 28? Still 267. Oh well, the other armor is also important to keep up. Alright, well, I think I've had my fun. I'm looking around, and I'm not seeing any other cities. Chunks take too long to load over here. So I think this is the point where we go back to the center island, and we work on enchanting. There's the gateway. In fact, I wonder if I can fly from here. But yeah, I'll need to get my stuff repaired. Although I still think it's going to be tomorrow that we end up working on combining the armor. And a nice, soft landing. And a zoop. Alright, now I can take this off. And let me grab... Oh, you know what? Here. I'll just use... You know what? Never mind. I do need the ender chest from here. I need the boat, because we're going to go zooming. I was going to say, I'll just use the ender chest at the outpost. And then I realized, wait, I need the boat to get to the outpost. Well, I don't need it, but I choose to. Well, hunger's already going down. Out of saturation. Whee! Third of the way there already. Yeah, I think getting this ice highway in place was definitely worth collecting all that packed ice. Same thing with the one in another. There it is. And touchdown. Alright, what do I really need? Probably start with getting the armor repaired. Should say getting the elytra repaired. Soon, just a few more versions and I can combine tools again in the crafting grid. Off with the boots now that those are ready. I'll probably keep an eye out for when the XP bar starts going up, because that's when I know the elytra's done being repaired. And I don't know what's up with mip mapping over here. Pretty sure that's what's causing the unknown texture on the sides of hoppers, and I don't know if that's a 1.14 thing or if that's a resource pack thing. But it's definitely not pulling the correct texture that the anvil should have. I almost think it does the same thing on the sides of grass blocks. Oop, that's now repaired. I'll have one firework left. A stack plus one. Alright, come on, Enderman, I believe in you. One day perhaps I'll work on getting this to be more efficient. As I will say, this is definitely suboptimal. But hopefully I won't need nearly as much XP other than get my stuff repaired once all my armor is completed. Oopsies. Not you. In fact, here, while we wait for that to happen, let's head down. I want to see what it's currently looking. If I remember correctly, though, chestplate still says it's too expensive, which makes me mad, but oh well. Too expensive, not at all surprised. Wonder, can I, like, put anything? No, it all says that. What if I did this? Still too expensive. Oh, well. Yeah, I will solve that problem later. So let me see. Looks like I didn't need this chest plate. I'll take it back. So those are what I needed. And so I still just need blast protection for my diamond pants. I want to say I only saw blast protection 3. Yeah, so we're close on here. This one's coming back with me. Toss it in there with all this other stuff that's coming back with me. In fact, while I'm here, I want to see, how do I make a grindstone? Oop, let me collect all the XP first. I'm not wearing anything. But yeah. Alright, that's all completed. So that, and lastly the axe. Alright, we're just clearing out the Endermans since I'm definitely in need of more XP. Alright, time to check out the grindstone, see how expensive that is. Like, I'll probably look into what the XP return is. I feel like it's really, really low though, but I really don't remember. Okay, it's a stone slab, 2 sticks, 2 planks. It's probably something I'd probably look at. Naughty Potato, welcome back. Do you really think that was intentional? Or are you just holding on to hope? Some people don't let go of their obsession. And I'm all set. Let's head back. I gotta heal though. Let's spend all that saturation. That was not the correct one. Alright, I think now we're all set. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna build a dirt fish over here. I have all this dirt. No wonder why I don't have many shulker boxes anymore. I spent all of them on dirt boxes. That's alright. I think, though, it's all safe to head back. Real quickly, though. I'll figure out blast protection 4 later, but I want to see just what it would take to get this one up. 25. Takes 25. Okay, so I think... Oh, wait. I still need the different protections on my boots. But I have blast and projectile. So yeah, that's already too expensive. The chest plate's also too expensive already. Okay, so looks like the pants will be fine. So I'll leave these here. See if I can get blast protection 4. Back here, let me just grab a book real fast. If I don't enchant the book, I'll probably enchant the enchant another pair of pants. That's falling. Yeah, probably not. Alright. And a doink. Alright, away we go. We'll be coming back here. We're gonna enchant one more pair of pants since I don't feel like doing any more end exploration. When you said McDonald's capitalizing on the eventual release, first, they've already capitalized a lot. Koski was here yesterday saying about how many adults he saw getting kids' meals at McDonald's. And second, it's not eventual anymore. It's publicly available, I think, tomorrow or Friday. Alright, time to head back, clean my inventory, and then we'll make one return. Oh, you know what? We don't need a return to enchant the pants. We just have to use the enchantment table at home. I think that'll be the better option. And hadoink. Well, I did say joining world and loading terrain. Oh my gosh, you're not loading terrain. You're taking a long time to load all that. You could see how well the game performed in the end, and then I'm back here in the overworld, where all this stuff is happening. There are coincidences anywhere you look, wherever there are, whenever you hope to find something. I think I was saying before, something like that. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I know what my problem is. We're still at 32. We're not in the end anymore. Let's jump down to 16. Alright, internal server. You can go better now. Not only the first president to have non-consecutive terms in over a century, he's the second president to not have non-consecutive terms. I said second right, I think I did. Oh my gosh, Amy Pond. I forgot I named it that. Alright, everything looks loaded. So let's go do the stuff. Alright, what can I pull out of here now? Oh wait, no, not the horse armor. I was trying to keep all this stuff organized, but at this point I don't think I really need to. Today very well might be the day that I sacrifice all the goods, though. Today might be the day where I sacrifice all these enchantments. Didn't I have a helmet? I thought I pulled a helmet back home. Maybe I left it in the ender chest. I really hope I brought all the chests with me. And I didn't forget any while I was in the end. Oh, there it is. I probably did bring it then. Oh yeah, my usual stuff I carry on me. I don't need this chest plate. This chest plate I brought back home because I found the other chest plate, the much better one. I wonder if there are more third-party launch titles because they're trying to spend more in-house time on the hardware development. Let's see, is there anything else here? I got all these beetroot seeds I don't need. After this, we'll go to Warehouse 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh wait, seeds are way at the beginning. Oh my gosh, that doesn't look right, but if I keep finding end cities, this is how it's gonna end up being. Oh, another shovel. I do wonder, though, how much XP I would get if I disenchanted all this stuff. We're gonna find out later. Also thinking we're gonna enchant these diamond leggings since I don't think I need to make another pair. Could also just get a bunch of lapis and keep working. That looks weird. Do I not have any regular minecarts? Oh well. So I need to find... Oh! Without me looking, the sun went down. Yeah, let's put the rest of this stuff away before I start dealing with disenchanting and all that. So I need... I didn't realize I didn't have any extra ender pearls. All these potions, all these insta-health potions. So many potions I'm unlikely to use. At least I have more ender chests, since it turns out I really like placing those at every outpost I have. Item frames, blocks or items? They are on the item side. Oh yeah, where do I have my end stone? Hopefully I have that earlier on here. Oh, never mind. Ask and you shall receive. I think everything else goes up top. Let me sort this out real fast. Oh wait, hold on. I think I have a skulls chest somewhere. I don't know if it's in here or the other warehouse though. It might be up top. Alright, well, let's go to the third warehouse and hope I didn't miss anything in the first two. That's what happens when you have your stuff spread out over 3 different areas. Of course, once this one fills up, it's going to be spread out over 4 different areas. But hey, at least the warehouse is all done. And I don't have to worry about space beforehand. Hooray, look at all those shulker shells. I feel much better now, because I feel like I'm going to need them at some point. Look at all those dragon heads. Do I have totems? Oh, I do. How did I end up with so many totems of undying? I thought I only ever raided the one mansion. Maybe I did pick those all up while I was out there, and I had forgotten. There's the horse armor. I think now we're all set. We'll catch some Z's, enchant the pants, and we'll see. We'll see from there. I do feel like that since I'm this far with all my enchanted stuff, it probably would be safe to focus only on that. Especially since I intend to keep on living. So let's think. I'll need some lapis, but I think I already have some over there. So as long as I get blast protections 3 or 4 on these pants, I'll be a happy camper. Hello. Is it just you over here? Is it just one? I feels like he's missing the rest of his group. I don't see anyone else. Maybe it was just the one. I thought when the pillager scouts spawn, that they spawn in groups. And they have the leader who has the ominous banner. Was the blast protection 4 I needed? I think so. We're gonna head back to... Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I forgot I'm wearing the very pair of pants that I'm gonna add this to. So protection, fire protection, projectile protection, and here comes blast protection. I will take it. There we go. Hooray! Now my pants are all nice and set. I just realized that was super expensive. I'll take a lot of XP, but that's okay. So yeah, the chest plate, I'll just work on it being too expensive. And then the boots as well. Here, let me make the grindstone though, because I don't remember exactly how it works. Let's go verify, shall we? Yeah, I was right about the grass though. You can see there's some sort of texture on there. And I'm pretty sure that's what's mid-mapping. It looks worse than the 360, of which I remember complaining about. And then eventually I set the resolution from 720 to 1080, and it looked better. I don't know if it really affected screen space, or if screen space was taken into account based on resolution. Anyways, not important. That's so weird. I'm not used to seeing all protection types on one armor set. Howdy, Minty, welcome back. When you say import files from anywhere, does that mean you solved something with directories? I would assume anywhere in the file system. I had a feeling you didn't yet conquer a network shared drive yet. Alright, let's see. I have a 50-50 chance of being right. Okay, I was incorrect. There we go. Alright, here's the question though. Where do I put the grindstone? I feel like if the grindstone is an enchanted piece. You know what, here, let's go find a bunch of boots, because I have way too many of these. I'll just grab all this. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, time to learn exactly how this works. Let's go find out, shall we? If you already know, please hold on to your comments until after I figure out how to use this thing. I think after this, I'll work on the sheep farm, because I'm sure by now the sheep are ready to breed again. Okay, so if I have the chest on that side, I'll put the grindstone on this side. Alrighty, so if I just do this, it does indeed remove all enchantments. Alright, here's the question. How much do I get back? Well, that's 4 levels for that one. And then that was only a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's based on what the enchantment cost was. So something like Fire Protection 3 is probably little, right? And then something like Protection 3 and Breaking 3 and Depth Strider 3 is going to be a lot, right? It's hard to tell because XP scaling and all that. Oh, this one is Mending. I think we'll keep those. I don't think I want to disenchant those. I don't even think I need the XP right now, though. I'll probably use this when I really need the XP. Let me go find... Since I spent the time, I should say spent the materials on this, let me just go find my 2 shears. Howdy, Paul. Welcome back. Alright, so those boots I'll keep down there. And then let me just bump all those up to the top. I still have so many boots, though. Eventually, I'll be needing this XP. But yeah, I think I'll hold off until I really need it to, if I need the XP for something. Yeah, my shears are this way. As I'm currently carrying around a fresh pair of shears, which means if I really wanted, I could put this away. Hold up. While I'm here, let me just sort these real fast. Okay, I already did that one. Good job, me of the past. Are these all water bottles? Yep. Why do I have so many fermented spider eyes? Why would I need that many? Okay, yeah, here we are. Looks like we have 3 pairs of shears. Let's bring these all together. Can't recombine in the crafting grid just yet. I don't know why I need that many fermented spider eyes either. I don't do any potion stuff. All those insta-health potions you saw are from end cities, and 1 or 2 witches. Does this repair all the way? Oh, it does not. That just happens to be how it works. Okay, I understand now. So do I want it like that, or like that? Choices. Probably have this one. Now, we'll maximize it. Alright, cool. Well, I wish I could have done that in the crafting grid, but eventually. I am learning. I've never used a grindstone before in survival that I remember, even though they've been around for 6 years. Oh, Warehouse 3, the trilogy. Still don't have a name for the 4th warehouse. I haven't figured it out yet. Nope, hold up. Yeah, I have all these potion ingredients, and I don't know what I'll use them for. Alright, cool. Now I'm better prepared. So that way, when these shears eventually start getting low, then I'll be able to combine them with that. And then be a happy camper. And so now I said I was going to work on the sheep farm. So we'll need leads. I will take a bunch of these. I'll say 4, but that's not really a bunch. How many bananas are in a bunch? I don't know how many types of bananas there are, but I usually see 6 to 8. I guess that's still not a bunch. At only 4. Not important, so we'll also need wheat. I'll just take a bunch of wheat. And then dyes, I'll probably wait until I get the sheep where they belong. Alrighty, sheepy sheeps. It's that time again. Jump, jump, big jump. Alright, how many different sheep colors do I need? 5, and I need more for these 2 over here. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna combine red and green. Okay, yeah, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna first start out, excuse me. Let's not accidentally kill the sheep. So we're gonna start out with these guys. And so what we're going to do, we're gonna breed 2 red, then a red and a green. It's Christmas. Alright, so now what we need, get back over here, sheep. So what we need are 3 red in here. Beep beep. Yes, I know you're a sheep. Keep 3 red in there. And then the other 3 come over here. I just realized two of the adults migrated. Come on. Oh my gosh, the pathfinding. A little more, a little more. Huzzah! Alright, cool. Alright, red is now done. So is green. In fact, while I'm here, because I know I'm super low on red wool. Can't remember how I'm doing on other colors. I just know I spent a bunch of red on my barn and then I ran out of it, essentially. Okay, so as long as these two red sheep grow up without suffocating in the fences, this one's complete. Green is complete. So now we're going to do the same thing because there was 3 and 1. We're going to do another 3 and 1 over here. So we're going to do one. Is this light blue? Oh, this is cyan. We're going to use one cyan and one whatchamacalled. Alrighty, so now breed the 2 orange, breed the cyan and orange. Okay, so now I need 3 sheep in here, preferably 3 orange. One, 2. Come on. This orange sheep is not moving. Come on, move. There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, what is this guy's dealio? Oh, wait, hold up. One of the small fries went in. How about I move that real fast? And then huzzah! Alright, cool. Alright, so now I need you and the 2 cyan. Nope, small fry, get over here. When you were talking about tornadoes earlier, are you expecting another tornado? Come on. Come on, buddy. Stop going around. Okay, here's what I think we'll do. Let me push real fast. Come on, small fry. Move forward. And huzzah! There we go. Alright, cool. So now that one's done. This one's done. I'm going to steal more of that red. Thank you. Alright, cool. That one has 3. That one has 3. 3. 3 as well. Alrighty, so I think what we're going to do... yeah, what we'll do is we are going to breed black and white. Probably all 3 times, truth be told. That way it'll get me 3 baby gray sheep, and I'll just need to make sure that to separate the... Oh wait, hold on, I have leads. I totally forgot I had leads if I really need them. Oops. But yeah, we're gonna open that up, and open that up. I don't need the carpet. Alright, sheep. Alright. There we go. Give me the gray sheep, please. Okay, now here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna grab the wheat, get everyone in one area. And so... where'd the other white sheep go? Why'd I only see 2? Oh, he got far. Hi, buddy. Okay, we're gonna leave the white ones alone then. So I'll take the 3 black ones, bring them in here. Boop. I'll take that, thank you. And then I'll take the 3 gray. Is this one light gray? I can't tell if that's lighting. No, get back here. It might just be lighting. They might all be gray. For some reason... Yeah, for some reason I thought one of them looked like light gray instead of gray, and I wondered how that happened. Since to get that I would need black... No, I would need gray and white. Alright, come on sheep, this way. Nope, not you. In fact, I'm gonna make sure you don't enter. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. You stay there. Okay. So now the small guys. He's trying. He's really trying. Buddy, you are not a gray sheep. Nice try. Alright, excuse me. Should have brought him farther. That's my fault. Can you stop trying to get away? This one really does not want to enter. I'll take that. Alright, cool. I just have to push him in. Minecraft sheep herding. Stop pathfinding around the fence. Come on, buddy. You just have to enter. Oh my gosh. You know, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of the carpet. There we go. This is such a slow process, but we're getting there. Alright, now what I can do is go herd all the black sheep again. Not the black, the white. Thank you, buddy. Alright, you're free. Follow me. The thing I had fences all the way around here. Who knows how far this guy would have wandered off to. You know, I realized I haven't been keeping track of what colors I've done. So I've done black, white, light blue, orange, red, green. I don't think I've done yellow, lime, light blue, or blue. Alright, everyone, hop on in. I also kind of partially wish I made these 3x3 instead of 2x2. But it's a little too late for that now. Oh, come on, hop in. Huzzah! Okay, we're getting there. We're making progress. So what I'll probably do then is have... I could try to color code these, but I think I'll just wait because all of them need to be corrected. The colors. So I think what I'll do is first light blue and blue, bring them over to brown, and then do yellow and lime. Bring them over to whatever color this is, pink. So if that's pink, is this magenta? Yeah. Alright, anyways, back to work. Alright, y'all, who's hungry? Hungry, hungry hippo. Alright, now I need all the blue ones to get back here. All the blue adults, I should say. Because we're going to start first by bringing them back into their area. Hopefully. I think I've already made good progress. Yeah, hopping the fence really does adjust where they want to go on such a large scale. Nope, not you, buddy. I might do that real fast. See if I can get the last blue one over here. Nope, nope, not the small fry. You know what, that's okay. Here. I'll just... We have 3. That's the important part. And he is a blue one. Alright, blue's back to where they belong. So now, let me take... Probably the other small fries. You... And then the adult. Y'all are coming with me. Going all the way here to brown. Hooray! The rain made it towards you. I wish it went in reverse, though. I think we had a little bit of sprinkling today. At least I was told we were. Or we did, I should say. Oh, I wanted to get the light blue out of here. Oop, oop, oop. Come on, sheep. Huzzah! There we go. Oopsies. That's not what I wanted. Rain, hail, and tornadoes. What a story. Alright, now for the rest of you. All y'all need to go back to light blue. How long have I been working on the sheep farm? Why does it feel like I've been working on this longer than anticipated? Nope, all y'all get over here. Stop trying to walk away. Resistance is useless. There we go. I'll just pin them to the backside. There we go, now give me all these. There we go, that's what I need to do. I just need to drag them all the way to the opposite end of the pen. 1, 2, where's the third one? Oh, I see him, he's in the corner. Hello. Alright, we're almost done here. We can have one more color. Alright, all y'all. Alright, let's see. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I could do this real fast. 1, 2, 3. Why do the babies try to jump onto the carpet, but the adults don't? Come on, y'all, jump on in. I keep trying to go around. That's not what I want. Huzzah! Howdy, howdy, welcome back. Nope, not the adults. I don't need you. This is small fry only zone. In fact, here's what I'll do. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna take you. And huzzah. Stay there, buddy. Oh wait, where'd the other one go? Oh, hold up. This way, small fry. Nope, not the adult. Stay back, buddy. This green one does not want to enter the pen. Problem solved. Alright, cool. Alright, next I need... Where did my fourth one go? Uh-oh, where'd the lead go? Oh, that's right, it's you. I'll take that, thank you. Alright, so now I need all the green. I should say all the lime. All the adult lime. This one's wandered off, though. Oh, come on, buddy. All these yellow are still in the way, though. That could be a hassle. One, two, and we get three. I'll do the same thing I did last time. Get all the way over here. Zoop. They're trying to escape. Huzzah! There we go. Coolio, coolio. Okay, yellow's done. Pink is done. Oops. Alright, yellow are the only ones left. That's a slime. I hope the slime stays over there. Where'd the other one go? There he is. They really like wandering out to the corners. Oh, slime's getting in. We have a situation. Oops, sorry, sheep. Good thing that was my hand and not the sword. Alright, I think now we're good. Maybe I should turn all the insta-health potions to splash potions. I don't know how many of my sheep have damage, though. For all I know, it's just the one. Maybe I should do the same thing for iron golems. Can y'all not fit? Single fire, everybody. There you go. I think I said single fire, it's single file. And I'll just drag them to the end here. Zoop. I feel like I spent so much time that now the original sheep, the red and greens, are ready to breed again. I don't know, but I just feel like I took so long that that's what happened. I think now we are ready, and I probably should check the dice. So I need 1 light blue, 3 pink, 3 brown. 1 light blue, 3 pink, 3 brown, and I think 1 green. Light blue, green, 3 pink, 3 brown. See if I can commit that to memory. I'll also need to remember to make the die. I don't need red. Wait, I said 3 brown. New recipe unlocked. Was it 1 light blue or 3 light blue? I think it was 1 light blue. 3 pink. There it is. Oh, 1 green. Cactus green I have inside, though. What used to be here? I wonder what happened. Yes, I heard about the sheep shearing change. That's one of those small things from Bedrock that I greatly appreciated that they brought over. Same thing with fallen trees. That's another bedrock thing that I appreciated. I don't know why it took him so long to add the sheep colors on Java. They already know how to identify the sheep when they have wool, and to retain that color. Just apply the texture accordingly. Alright, I'm looking for cactus green, except it's not called cactus green anymore. I should change that on the resource pack. Should change the dye names. In fact, I'm gonna write that down or else I will forget. Oh yeah, why did I write down coordinates? Oh, for the gateway, and then ended up not needing it. Yeah, rose red, cactus green, dandelion yellow. All that stuff needs to be changed. I don't know where my cactus is though. Somewhere around here. That was Alpha 1.0. Ta-da. Just one, right? Probably. New recipe unlocked. Alrighty, sheep whose colors are being changed. So as much as I need the red wool, they're supposed to be green. Oh wait, this is cyan, not light blue. Oops. That was totally my fault. There's another slime. Come on, buddy. We're taking this outside. There we get all my stuff nice and repaired, and then huzzah! In fact, I could probably, now that they're not going to do any more damage, I can send all the XP straight to whatever tool I need. There we go. Look at all these slime balls I don't need. Oop. Got 4 leads. Alright, I'm ready. Says SpongeBob SquarePants. Alright, that's taken care of, and now you guys. Oh my gosh, the pink is so different than the wool. Than the wool. Or the carpet, I should say. Carpet uses the wool texture. So it looks like I need cyan. Yeah, I'll need cyan instead of light blue. There's old resource pack. Nostalgia Craft around 1.11 or so was when it was last updated. Nostalgia Craft had the light blue and cyan colors swapped for what I feel like they should have been. And so on here, I swapped them back. But every once in a while, I still think back to the differences. I'm not going to kill the orange sheep. What's the point of that? I don't need mutton. Do you see how much dye I have? What are the chances of me spending this much dye? Spoiler alert, it's rather low. I'd rather just spend 1 cyan, because I don't know when I'm going to need this much cyan dye. The whole point of using the other colored sheep and then re-dyeing them was to ensure that I could do the most amount of breeds in one sitting. And so now we're doing very good. And thankfully, all the colors I need are already going to be here. Oh no, not purple. But yeah, white and gray will get me the light gray. Blue and red will get me purple. And then if I wait a little bit longer, purple and pink will get me magenta. So we're almost done. Hooray, hooray. Oh, those sheep were very nice to me. Alright, let's go find that wool chest again. I feel like I had a plan for what I wanted to do after this, after I took care of all the sheep, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I really don't have much red wool. I'm doing good on most other colors, though. I also end up building roads and bridges on different worlds when I'm not sure what other buildings I want. Pathways and that sort of stuff. I wonder if this is going to get me back up to 9 stacks of slime balls. I think I'm pretty close to getting another stack of blocks crafted. Let's go find out, shall we? Almost there. I need another half a stack. Another half a stack of slime balls. And then I'll be ready. Right, the wheat can be put away. Maybe I should update the wheat farm. Well, not update, go through and collect the wheat. I have a fair amount, but at some point I might need a bunch. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Let me grab this real fast. Did I just touch a map? No, I did not. I felt the right click, but I want to see if this updates at all. Oh, the carpet's changing, that's for sure. Can't remember when this was last updated. At some point I'll go through and update the whole thing. But I was kind of thinking that the wool colors changed, but that appears to not be the case. If they did, I'm not seeing it on here. But yeah, the farm didn't yet have the blue carpet going all the way around. I wonder if it'd be faster if I went this way. Still have another 12 minutes left of this stream, and I'm gonna hopefully keep track of the time again in preparation for the second stream later. I was wrapped up in game development on Monday, looked at the clock. Oh, 2 hours past due. While I'm here, I saw that water. In fact, has this been updated with the new water yet? Oh, I think so. I see the curvature on there. We did all that, took care of all the enchanted stuff I needed. I might head back to the end and start getting XP. Nah, I don't need it right now. Man, what was it? What was it I needed other than all the sheep? But all the sheep breeding's been taken care of. There's something I planned on working on. Wasn't the sheep, was not the Enderman stuff. I don't know. Maybe now's the day that I try to get the Endermite again. Let me go grab another minecart. Thinking about dismantling one of the minecarts with chests. Oh my gosh, I have all these boats. Yeah, I'll need a bunch of ender pearls. Oh wait, I'm in luck. I have many over there. And a name tag, because I'll need to name the Endermite to make sure that he sticks around. I'll probably just call him Enderman Bait again. I could call him Enderman Master. That's something different. Let me find my name tags, because I have 2 of them. I don't know what I was going to use one of them for. At some point I might remember. But, let me head back. So, the ender pearls are over there. I'll need a minecart. I'll need some rails and building blocks. I already have cobblestone over there, so I'll just need a couple rails. As long as I can get the Enderman into the thingy, into the minecart, I'll be fine. You know what? No, I think I'll hold on to the minecart with chests and use that as This is how many mineshaft chests I found. I'll just make another one. I also don't know if it has a name yet, because this is still called entity.minecartwritable.name. Minecart. You know what? Here, I don't know how many trapdoors I have. Let me grab some though. Oh, you know what? We have dark oak over there. And I also have name tags out in the distance. Oh, hold on. We'll catch some Z's before returning to the end. I'll take that, thank you. Z, Z, Z in my little sleeping bag. Maybe I should move that bush. I feel like I keep touching it. Here's what I'll do. I'll put it on the edge there. Because whenever I get out of bed, I turn around and try to hop over the tent, and the next thing I know, boop. Take a little bit of that slicing damage. Alright, where are them berries? Should be way over here. Why do I have 6 iron trapdoors? What did I need those for? Maybe I use them for decoration. Decorated something. No NBT. 1 NBT tag. I still don't know what happened to the minecarts, but I'm pretty sure 1.9. 1.9 done goofed with every minecart placed in the world and gave it a name. I don't know what happened, but this has happened on other worlds. I first noticed it in Minecraft Legacy. Running across the landscape here. Oh, the pink sheep grew up. Oh wait, have every sheep grown up yet? What, buddy? I thought I died you. Maybe not. Let me verify real fast. Gonna grab... Oh wait, hold on. Green dye's not this way. Green dye is this way. Oh wait, cactus is a block in the blocks chest. Maybe I had 2. I had 2 that were red, not just 1. Oh well. You know, I didn't need to go through here. This is not a faster mode of transportation. I didn't need to go through the warehouse. Alright, buddy. Turn green. There we go. Now we're at 3 green. For real this time. Oh, wait, hold up. I need to rename the tag. Wonder if it's going to take us 5 minutes to get back there. Nah, probably not. If it takes 3.5 minutes to get to the thingy. There you go. I don't remember when renaming name tags was more than 1 XP. Those were the days. Pretty sure that was quickly changed, though. Maybe it was renaming tools. Maybe renaming tools costs more than 1 XP each time. I don't know if it's still like that. Shut the doors behind you, kids. You don't want any creeper walking in. And I'm not just talking about the green ones. I wonder if I'll ever make this more efficient. Maybe I'll put a beacon in here with speed 2. Put it right around the middle of the pathway. Not in the pathway, but next to it. And then that way I'll take advantage of all the speed boosts. I'll just need to make sure that I clear out everything above it. Come on, internal server, how you doing? That was a almost 3.8 second hang there the worst time. Alright, cool, now we're doing better. All this dimension hopping. That's what the slowdown is. Hopefully soon. I say soon, but I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna have another week. I think one of the 1.14 versions had 7 snapshots. 1.14 itself had 5 pre-releases. I think it was pre-3 or pre-4 that had 7 pre-releases. So we're still gonna be in 1.14 for another couple of weeks. Because I think we're only ending off this one around 1.4.2. Maybe 1.4.2 is the one with 7 snapshots. I can't remember. Well, either way, we still have to put up with 1.14 problems for a little longer. Alrighty, y'all. So we have about 3 minutes. Place your bets now. Do you think we can successfully trap an Endermite before time runs out? I don't know. The first Endermite I spawned... Did I only ever spawn one on here? I can't remember. For some reason I feel like I trapped a second one. Maybe not. Well, either way, I remember getting the first Endermite on here. It took a long time. Oh, look, a pearl. I'll take that. Oh, wait, I need more. It took a long while. But eventually, I got one. And then I tried again, and it was much faster. Where's the chest I'm currently in? Where's my active working directory? Oh, it's this one. I don't know how many I need. Alrighty, so... Oh wait, cobblestone and trapdoors, because I need to make sure that the Enderman can see the Endermite. I'll probably take a glimpse to see how I have the top one. And in fact, how about we make some dark oak? I don't know how many I need, I'll just make several. I'll make some dark oak trapdoors. Those are slabs. Almost forgot the recipe, it was 6. Take some cobblestone. Alright, how did I do the first one? Because I need to make sure that the Enderman can still see the Endermite. But also, I need to make sure the Endermite can't roll away. That's why I need to block the minecart. I don't think there is a way to get the individual old textures. I'll have to look at programmer art and see if they are supplied there. Because otherwise, I don't know how. I could get the original 11W49A textures. But, that only is going to supply about a quarter of the spawn eggs. So it looks like I had slabs around the rails. Oh wait, hold on. I think I can get rid of the slabs now. Trapdoors float, right? Yeah, this was before trapdoors floated. What I'll probably have to do is manually color them myself. I don't know how much I want to do that, but oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do. Can I get up there? I have my feather falling 4 boots. We're taking the chances. That's okay, I lived. That hurt a lot, though. But yeah, that's okay, I lived. I'll have to pick up the slabs. I don't know how many of them fell, though. I'll need to check the chest, because I only have 2 on me. I need to see if any more ended up down here. If anyone has any final thoughts, start saying them now. I didn't even start working on the Endermite. That's okay, though. None of the slabs ended up in here. That means they're still at the minecart. Yeah, we'll be back again, hopefully later, as long as I keep track of the clock and not not get distracted by game development some more. But yeah, I need to make sure to pick up these slabs or else I will forget. So we're at 2. Where are the others? Yeah, see, it's right there, right at the thingy. Can you not do that, Mr. Enderman? Alright, that's it. I'm gonna do it on my own time after the stream. So yeah, that's all it for today. And I absolutely dislike alarms. I don't use them for anything. Well, thank you all for watching. Bye.